Pakistan made a dominant start to the 3-match T20I series, defeating Sri Lanka by 6 wickets with 20 balls to spare in the opening match in Dambulla. Pakistan's bowlers laid the foundation for victory on a 2-pace surface, with Salman, Mirza and Abrar Ahmed picking up 3 wickets each, while Shadab Khan claimed 2. Sri Lanka slumped to 38 for 4 inside 7 overs before staging a brief recovery to reach 127 for 6 in the 18th over. However, the hosts then suffered a dramatic collapse, losing their final 4 wickets for an addition of just 1 run. In reply, openers Sabzada Farhan and Saim Ayub provided Pakistan with a flying start, adding 59 runs in just 5.5 overs. Ayub was dismissed for 24, while Farhan anchored the chase with a well-placed 50 off 35 deliveries. Although Pakistan briefly lost 3 wickets in quick succession after crossing the 100-run mark, the outcome was never in doubt. Shadab Khan finished the match with an unbeaten 18 off 12 balls and was named player of the match for his all-around performance. In Australia, the hosts overcame a late scare to chase down a 160-run target at the Sydney Cricket Ground and secure a comprehensive 4-1 series victory. However, the occasion provided a bittersweet for Usman Khawaja, who was unable to cap off his test career in fairy tale fashion. On the final day of what was widely regarded as the best match in the series, Australia lost 5 wickets for 59 runs in their second innings before a decisive 40-run partnership between Alex Carey and Cameron Green guided them home to a 5-wicket victory. Mitchell Starc was named player of the series after finishing with 31 wickets across the 5 tests. In football, Manchester United's first and potentially only match under interim manager Darren Fletcher ended in a 2-2 draw against the struggling Burnley. United fell behind early due to an own goal by Aiden Heaven, but a brilliant brace by Benjamin Sesko put the visitors ahead. Burnley, however, showed resilience and captained on defensive lapses, with substitute Jadon Anthony scoring late to deny United all 3 points. Elsewhere in the Premier League, Chelsea supporters voiced their anger following a 2-1 home defeat to West Ham's rivals Fulham, directing chants to the club's owners and calling for their departure. Newly appointed head coach Liam Nossoir opted to watch the match from the stands and is expected to take charge from the weekend fixture against Charlton. At the Vitality Stadium, Antoine Semenyo applied further pressure on Tottenham manager Thomas Frank by scoring a late winner deep into stoppage time as Bournemouth edged Spurs 3-2, potentially making a stylish farewell for the forward. Manchester City dropped points for the 3rd consecutive league match after being held to a 1-1 draw by Brighton. Erling Haaland scored his 150th goal for the club from the penalty spot, seemingly putting City on course for victory. But Kaoru Mitma's first goal since September earned Brighton a share of the spoils. Newcastle were involved in a 7-goal Premier League thriller, defeating Leeds United 4-3 in front of an enthralled crowd of 52,176 at St James's Park. Leeds had taken the lead through 2 fine goals from Brendan Aronson and a dominant Calvert-Lewin penalty. But strikes from Harvey Barnes, Joe Wellington and Brewer Guimaraes brought Newcastle's level before Barnes netted the decisive goal in the dramatic finale. In Spain, Barcelona cruised to the Spanish Super Cup final with a commanding 5-0 victory over the Athletic Club in Saudi Arabia. Despite an energetic start from Bilbao, Barcelona seized control with a devastating 16-minute spell that produced goals from Ferran Torres, Ferran Lopez, Luni Bergadi and Rafinha, who added a second after the break to cap off a dominant display. In the NBA, the Atlanta Hawks agreed to trade 4-time All-Star Trae Young to the Washington Wizards in exchange for Corey Crispet and CG McCollum. On the court, the San Antonio Spurs defeated the Los Angeles Lakers 107-91, led by 27 points by Keldon Johnson, a 16-point, 14-rebound double-double from Victor Wembanyama, and the Lakers' Luka Dončić also had 38 points, 10 rebounds and 10 assists. The Denver Nuggets produced a decisive 14-0 run to overturn a fourth-quarter deficit and defeat the Boston Celtics 114-110 in a contest that featured 26 lead changes and 9 ties. Jabal Murray finished with 22 points and 17 assists, while Peyton Watson scored a career-high 30 points. The game was played in the absence of Denver's 3-time MVP Nikola Jokic and Boston's All-Star Jason Tatum. In Orlando, Paolo Banchero hit a buzzer-beating 3-pointer from the top of the key to give the Magic a dramatic 104-103 overtime victory over the Brooklyn Nets. Banchero led all scorers with 30 points, with Wendell Carter adding 20 and Noah Penda contributing 13 and Tristan da Silva scoring 14. The New York Knicks snapped a 4-game losing streak with a 123-111 win over the Los Angeles Clippers. Jalen Brunson scored 26 points, while Kyle Anthony Towns posted 20 points, 11 rebounds and a season-high 7 assists. assists. Finally, the Oklahoma City Thunder ended a 2-game skid with a 129-125 overtime win over the Utah Jazz, powered by a 46-point performance by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The Golden State Warriors also claimed a notable victory, defeating the Milwaukee Bucks 120-130 as Steph Curry scored 31 points, including a step-back three-pointer with 26 seconds remaining, while also contributing 7 assists and 7 rebounds.